seen the sky so blue. The birds are singing, I got nothing to do. Hey, 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 it's just a sunny day.
We're going to be really busy on this month's Evergreen, but we'll still have time for a few laughs. Take a look.
It's official, it's summer, and it's full hands to the deck and the garden when it comes to cultivation, maintenance and creativity. And when it comes to cutting the grass, have I got a welcome surprise for you all.
Now it's the time to maintain your garden as everything begins to bloom. So let's get some useful tips from today's expert.
A busy garden is an indication of an enthusiastic gardener, but creativity comes from within. And yet, with gardens taking radical changes in shapes and sizes, the level of work is all up to you. So plan carefully so that maximising time can be spent enjoying it, not maintaining it. I think some 4-star advice is required.
Now Fred, you're a wizzo of everything to do horticulture-wise. Historic is the best word I can put for you. So no better man than to say what you do with these magnificent plants this time of year to keep them as gorgeous as they look.
Well, as you probably already know, they are dahlias and they're tuberous-rooted plants. They're perennial plants. They can be kept from year to year, provided the tubers don't get frosted during the winter time. That means keep them in a frost-free area.
Yeah.
And you can see they come in various colours like yellow there and lovely. This is a beautiful apricot one here. And the one treatment that they all need in order to keep them flowering, they will flower from months ahead yet, provided you look after them well. And the main thing being is to deadhead them. Like for instance, here's one where the flower has gone over. You can see the petals have faded.
Right.
This one here, the petals are only beginning to come, as you can
and this fellow
see in midsummer. So they're only going to flower. Don't make a mistake and take the wrong one. You'll know by the faded petals within it like that.
Okay.
And you deadhead them by taking them off like that. Put them into your box, whatever you carry, your bucket or whatever, and use them for compost. And you will be recycling them again for your garden.
Oh.
And they all need the same treatment. They come in various colours, including doubles, etc.
Now this particular plant is absolutely gorgeous, and it's sort of very trendy, isn't it, for this time of year, isn't it?
So
where does this come from?
Wonderful new varieties here, in the sense that we have a white one here and this one here, and there are many other colours as well. They're Mediterranean plants. They're South African plants, and therefore they need quite a sunny position. And that's about one of the main things, is to give it plenty of sun, and again, it's no harm to deadhead these as well. It'll keep them flowering later in the year as well.
Okay, now I need your help on something. Last year I had a lovely job done in my garden. Some of the silver plants died, and I need you to tell me what to get, because there's a big gap there and it looks awful, So I've seen some things down here. Will you come down?
Right, we go and have a look at them.
Great,
yes,
great.
Indeed. Okay.
Now Fred, last year I had a gorgeous job done in my garden. I got, between the cypress trees, I got the silvers. They're all dead, absolutely dead. And I need to put something down, but something that obviously works. But why did they die in the first place?
Well, last year we had a tremendous amount of rain. These plants don't like too wet a climate at all, because they're Mediterranean plants.
Right.
They love tons of sunshine, as do lavenders as well, and various others, which we're looking at there as well.
I love lavenders.
But the thing about it is, if the plants die, don't be too quick to dig up and dump. Very often they sprout at the base again,
No, actually I waited, but they didn't.
So that can happen.
Yeah, so are these more suitable?
I would call them, they probably are that bit. They're not as grey in leaf. It's the grey leaf plants that suffer mostly from the wet.
Okay.
But some lavenders there's many different kinds of lavender. Some of them are quite grey and foliage. That one rather tends to be a bit more green,
Yeah, I love them though. They smell so gorgeous.
They've got the scent as well, haven't they? And they flower over a long period again.
And it's on the patio, so you always have that gorgeous whiff, don't you, when they come out?
Absolutely, yeah. Lovely thing. Of course, you can put it in your drawers in your house and that, and get a lovely scent from them as well, you know.
Yeah, I know.
Just dry it off and stuff.
I'm a bit biased towards them, aren't I?
And they're easy to grow. They're not difficult. Once they get plenty of sunshine.
Oh, they would in this
They like
place.
the light soils. Raised beds are ideal for them because they have much sharper drainage that way.
Okay. Well, there's a lovely selection of them. Will you help me pick out a few that
Certainly,
you would?
no problem.
I'd value your opinion.
Absolutely, yes,
okay, let's go
indeed.
this
Yeah,
way and
yeah,
get
okay.
some. I've brought you to your most famous section, being roses, because you are a rose expert, a bit like a wine expert.
I have a lot of experience with them indeed. We used to grow many thousands of them years ago. This here, there's a magnificent yellow there, and it's wonderful quality.
Wow,
Just look at that.
yeah.
Now,
Stunning.
just a couple of quick tips about roses. Very important things. Number one, they're very prone to aphids
smell.
or green fly as such, and they must be sprayed. They must be kept down. Do encourage ladybirds in your garden because they feed on them. The other thing is black spot, which is a martyr. A lot of roses are very prone to it as well. This should be sprayed for black spot as well. Hygiene, good hygiene, gathering up old leaves there in the autumn is highly important for that as well. They do need the odd feed roses, but it can't beat the old bit of farm manure to dig it into your bed before you plant. If you can get farm manure, it's not easy getting farmyard manure at the present time. It's rather difficult. So you must use a good proprietary fertiliser or whatever. Plenty of humus, that's one of the things. I think that's about all. So
They smell magnificent.
That is a magnificent
boy.
variety. It's Corissia. It's one of the newer ones, I believe. I'm told by the proprietor here. He says it's absolutely a wonderful rose. And I would certainly I would love to buy that now, but unfortunately a customer has just bought it.
You
so
know
it's
why?
gone.
They've just been listening to you and they've bagged the rose from here. That's why they're
Is that
listening
all
over
right?
there. It's coming, it's coming. That's why they have. Now, Fred, I suppose with so much knowledge, right? Someone like you, what are the 3 top things that we should remember to do in the month of June/July for our gardens?
Well, we have many plants, for instance. We're looking at the moment a bed of shrubs here. Before we were looking at herbaceous plants or something else. But basically a lot of things are very similar in the sense aphids or green fly will always be with us during the summer months. They should be controlled. That's one of the things.
Right.
If the season is extremely dry season, naturally we have to keep an eye on watering. And if plants are doing very poorly, I'm sure they should get a feed of liquid fertiliser to try and bring them on. But that's only one of many things which you can do during that period.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And where the bugs are concerned, I suppose.
Well, bugs, you see, bugs were the same. Any bugs that eat foliage or destroy foliage as such, you know, they should be eliminated. Maybe removal by hand. I'm not all for killing everything. In fact, I'm rather a bit of a naturalist in my own right. I love the wildlife. I hate killing anything. But unfortunately, you can't sometimes. Slugs, for instance, one of the things that we shouldn't leave open. Song thrushes will leave if they're poisoned by pellets or something else. Be very careful with your slug control.
Okay.
I think that's highly important in the garden, to be fair to nature. Yeah.
Well, having worked you so hard around this beautiful one, I'm going to buy you a cup of coffee now.
Well, many thanks, Kathy. Lovely. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
I got nothing to do. Hey, 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 hey. It's just a sunny day.